Welcome back, everyone. It's time for week 2 of Seek, Gather, Create. And I have to admit, I was struggling this week with trying to come up with an idea. And actually, my finished idea isn't even what I wanted to do, but I just felt I needed to get something down. So, not completely happy with it, but it's okay. Anyway, so I found some images that I could use. As you see, I have all different types of skulls out and everything. But I found this image from one of those Jack and Jill Jane books of the dad playing jump rope with his kids. And so I figured, okay, that's cool. I'll use that. And then, so all I'm doing, and I wanted to use it as the pocket to hide my message. So my secret message. So first step is I just slap some yellow on there to cover that prompt. I know, easy peasy, right? Took the easy way out on this, but had to do it. Even though I have yellow in the image, I figured, and I will have more yellow added later. I just figured I'd add the yellow to the background. But anyways, back to the book image, it was kind of thin. So instead of gluing it down to make the pockets, I'm using tape because I need every little inch or centimeter or millimeter of paper for the pocket. So if I put glue down, that takes away from the inside area of the pocket. So I'm using masking tape. And I also use stick glue to glue it down to make sure it sticks. And I'll just go around the pocket with the masking tape. Here I was just checking to make sure that the pocket was going to be sturdy enough because it is an old paper, and I didn't want it to rip. So just putting down the outside layer for the pockets. Originally, I was trying to find an image of a guy dancing so that I could use the Staying Alive from the Bee Gees as part of my secret message. But that didn't happen, so this is all I came up with for today. And then there is my playing card. Even though that skull is from a card, I'm still using the round blue playing card also, just so I make sure I cover all my bases. So that covers the playing card prompt. And now on the back of the card, I'm going to turn those diamonds into lemons. And I'm using a leaf stamp. And then I'm going to just use my paint markers to turn those leaves into lemons. And it's part of the yellow prompt, and it's also part, it ties in with my, with the hidden message. Okay, now I want to put my message on a board or something a little bit harder than the paper itself. So I'm using part of my scraps from Sonia. And I think I'll glue the message down onto it. But as you see, I'm determining that this is made too thick. So I have to find something a little bit thinner. So I decided to use this other piece of scrap from the card, the skull card. So I'm going to cut that to the shape of my message and then glue my message onto that board instead. I'm just checking if my piece of paper fits on the board, and so I'm just trimming. That's all I'm doing off camera. Trying to hide the message, but you'll see it here soon enough. All right, and here's my message. Once I saw that, when I was looking for other images, I was like, well, that's a good message. I'll use that. And then I found the dad jumping rope afterwards, so it kind of fit together, in my eyes anyway. So now I'm just darkening up the edges, kind of making it look even older than it already is. And just to make it not look so plain, I guess. And now just gluing down my message piece to the playing card piece. I was trying to get it to where all the words wouldn't get covered up, but it was too hard to do. Everything was a tight squeeze here. But as long as the skull lines up where it should. And then now I just go around the edges of the paper. Again, just for a little bit of added interest and create kind of a frame for the picture. And then I decided to take some of Sally's quotes and also add them to the page. And that, my friends, is it for this week's Seek, Gather, Create. What a tough one for me. I really did struggle this week. But I'm glad I finally got something put together because I really didn't want to skip and not do it. So I guess I'm happy with it in the end. And I hope you guys are too. All right. Thanks for watching. Tschüss.